Hi everyone, the Fit Philosopher King here. Today I'm going to be discussing the metaphor of the chariot and how there's a practical meditation that can be done to become aware of this dynamic. So I'm going to be sharing my screen, and this is basically the dynamic of the chariot. So we have, as human beings, each of us is this image here. We have emotions, our mind, soul, and body. So the principle of the chariot basically indicates that we have emotions. Those emotions are kind of like the horse that drive the chariot wherever the mind and the soul take it. And the chariot in this case is the body, the physical body. But all of these elements are connected. So how does this work? So we have within ourselves our emotions, and if something happens, either we get angry, frustrated, or something, our horses represent those emotions. So it's challenging to ride a horse that's in that state rather than a horse that's disciplined or a horse that is calm or serene. It's a much different type of horse. So in this case, emotions are like the different states, emotional states we could be in. Then we have the mind. Uh, in this case, mind can be our thoughts, ideas, etc. So mind, we have emotions or feelings and thoughts. We have the body, so this physical body, and the soul. So the practical aspect of the meditation I'm about to share is becoming aware of what we are in these dissected components of ourselves. So in order for me to meditate, for example, I will consciously take the body and sit in a place that's serene and tranquil. So the environment does have an impact on this dynamic, and ideally that's where I personally practice that type of meditation. So I look for a place where I can be there and be able to focus internally. So the meditation basically is I drive my body and place it in a place where I can meditate. And as I close my eyes, I will see my emotions and my thoughts come up. But I am not my emotions, I am not my thoughts, and I am not my body. I am the awareness or the soul behind these things. That is where great power lies, in becoming aware that I am not my thoughts, I am not my emotions, I am the awareness behind them. And sitting there, focusing on bringing my focus and attention back to that. Now, in meditation, there's many types with many objectives. And I'll share this real quick. There's a story of a disciple that goes to his master and tells him, "Hey, master, I can't meditate. I can't stop my mind. My mind is always there. It's always chattering." And the master kind of thinks for a moment and asks the disciple, do you also want to stop your heart? Do you also want to stop digesting food? And this is a great lesson in terms of meditation because a lot of the time it's indicated that meditation is the quieting the mind. That's not entirely true. That's not the absolute truth. The mind will be the mind. It's there for a reason. And the important and like the great part of this meditation is that anyone can practice this. Anyone. And I'll share a little bit about what is the benefit of this. So, as I practice this meditation and as I become aware of who I really am, the awareness behind my thoughts and my emotions, I start to realize that I don't have to act and let my emotions drive me to wherever they want me to. And the same applies for my thoughts. Like if there's something that I'm thinking, it could be something I want to buy and it's not the time. My mind and my emotions will take me to that place, but I can be an observer and just allow for that to occur. And I don't have to act out. Like I can be there with my soul, and within my soul I have my principles and values, and that's what should be guiding my mind and my emotions, my principles and values. So I'll expand on that in another video, but this is the practical aspect of it. The more I meditate on this, the easier it gets for me to practice this in my day-to-day affairs. So when something in my environment triggers anger or fear or anxiety or frustration, I don't have to act out. I can become aware of my emotions and practice STA, stop, think, act. And I can respond to my environment. I don't have to react. And reacting tends to have negative consequences. And part of what happens today in this current human experience is that we are biologically programmed through millions of years and hundreds of thousands of years as humans to react in a certain way when we used to be in a state of survival where the human condition was. Right now, we're almost in a state of thriving. So, very rare there's an actual threat, but we respond to things as if they are, as if the lion's still chasing us, or as if we um, are the lion and have to chase after something. And that's not the case. This dynamic and practicing this meditation has given me a tool to take my time to respond to things. And the more I do this, the more intuitively I can respond to situations that were difficult in the past. Oh, and part of becoming aware of this also is I can't control other people. I can't control other people's emotions. I can't control other people's mind or body or soul. I have a challenging enough time managing what's within my locus of control, which are these things here, for me to be focusing on others. Now, I do have the ability to influence others, and I can be a positive or a negative influence. So, in my day to day life, I stop reacting to my environment, and that includes people, places, and things. Instead, the more I realize this and the more I practice it, the more I respond to things. It doesn't mean I don't act on my emotions at all or that I don't follow my mind at all. Like there's still some calibration there. I'm not perfect, but becoming aware of this has allowed me to improve my relationships because I don't act out when I feel anger or when I feel attacked or when I feel frustrated or things like that. So this has been a great exercise, and that's the practical aspect of that meditation. Now, as I practice this, also sometimes my mind will calm down. Being and being that everything is connected, when I take my mind and I sit in a peaceful, tranquil place, my body's posture will tend to also have an impact on my mind and my emotions. Like if I'm calm, if I breathe, my biological body is hardwired to start shifting towards that. So everything is connected. You know, if I start slouching and like humping my back, I'm gonna start feeling uncomfortable physically, emotionally. But if I stand up straight, get my chest out, shoulders back, there's a reason why this posture or a confidence posture is performed by some coaches prior for them or prior to them going out to stage and speak. The same for when I share or when I speak at events or when I share within a group or I do coaching and mentoring. Like these things have an impact. There's a reason why. So everything is connected. And I wanted to share this as I've found that it's been very helpful for everything in my life, for personal decisions, for my relationships with others. And I can't really control if other people feel angry, frustrated, etc. Now I can be open to the feedback and change my ways and things like that, but that's as far as I can go. So with that, that's what I wanted to share. I'll be if you like this, subscribe, like the video, and if you feel that someone else would benefit from this content, feel free to share. So have a great night. Take care.